Unlock your limitless potential. Connect, create, educate. Thank you. Welcome to card 11, the Justice card, exploring themes of equity, balance, and surrender. This is prompt 18 for the Cosmic Collective. All right, let's take a look at the visual elements. We see a woman sitting on a throne or a chair dressed in a red robe, holding a sword in her right hand and a balance in her left hand. We notice a crown which rests on her head, symbolizing clear and rational thinking. And behind her, there are two pillars, often depicted in shades of gray. Now, the sword represents logic, order, and the need for an orderly system of thinking to enforce fairness. The balance represents intuition and the harmonious balance needed alongside logic. The red robe signifies passion and action, and the crown represents authority and wisdom. When we examine the symbolism and their meanings, we notice that the Justice card is associated with the zodiac sign Libra and is the 11th card in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. It invokes a serious atmosphere often associated with a court setting. The card addresses legal matters, but its meaning extends beyond just the law. Key themes include responsibility, decision-making, and understanding the cause and effect of our actions. The sword represents the need for logical thinking and fairness, while the balance emphasizes intuition and harmony. The Justice card encourages us to seek justice, behave ethically, and make decisions based on fairness and truthfulness, reminding us to take responsibility for our actions and consider consequences. Overall, signifying a need for balance and rationality in our lives. Some of the key words associated with the Justice Tarot card are justice, seeking fairness and truthfulness, responsibility, acknowledging and taking responsibility for our actions, decision, making important choices based on ethical principles, and cause and effect, making and understanding consequences of our behavior. Now, when we reverse the Justice card, sometimes we think of the Two of Swords, avoiding the truth and responsibility, the Five of Swords, not working properly or facing challenges, or the Seven of Swords, evading responsibility. Now, in my cosmic interpretation of the Justice archetype, I feel like cosmic law reminds us that justice is an act of faith and perspective. So I would like you to close your eyes and feel your way into the truth. Truly feel it when making ethical choices. Does it feel good? Does it resonate with joy? Does it resonate with love? Does it resonate with light? Because our eyes deceive, but our heart knows what is true. So in my interpretation, you'll notice the image is a glowing purple because it's a combination of both red and blue. So when you mix red and blue, you get this violet purple color. Now the scales are light and dark, hanging in perfect balance. You'll also notice a bright light glowing from the center, which represents that truth that we can find within. Also, when I have a difficult decision to make, I often dance through the problem. I do that to make my brain be quiet and feel my way into knowing. So I featured a dancer with that bright orb um, extending through her midsection there. Now, this is why I featured that beautiful dancer floating in the background, because dance and movement have always helped me find the truth. Notice that her eyes are closed and she is in a surrendering posture. There is no need to fight, just feel your way into knowing. Are you ready for your prompt? I'm going to share a few more of my designs that I created on PixArt a few years ago. And as you're sort of letting those flow through you, I'd like you to consider for prompt 18, red and blue and how you make purple. And I want you to consider how two opposites can meet in the middle. So we're really kind of focusing on unity consciousness for this prompt. It's a pretty deep, heavy kind of concept, but also in the same way, it's light and airy and free and vast. So when you think of red and blue, consider sports. For example, my hometown is Louisville, Kentucky. So Louisville, their sports team is the Cardinals. So there's a bunch of Cardinals fans. So there's red, 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 red everywhere. But then you go a little bit further out of Louisville, and Kentucky is all about the Wildcats, and it's blue, 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 blue. I find that extremely fascinating. So think about red and blue. Think about sports teams. Think about politics. Think about masculine, feminine. Think about the hemispheres of our brain, left and right, but also north and south hemispheres of the world. Think about how and what connects things. So we're thinking about connectivity and balance for this prompt. And my feeling is this: pick a topic, any topic, where you have a very strong pull one way or the other. If you are an extreme Democrat, very, very left thinking about politics, what I want you to do for this prompt is force yourself to examine and find equilibrium or knowing or understanding. Find something about the opposite point of view and find peace with it. I'm not saying you have to agree. So maybe politics is a little bit too how shall I say, aggressive, or perhaps that might not be a good starting point for some people. But what I would like you to do is find something that you feel very strongly about and look at its opposition and find something you enjoy about it. So I don't know what that's going to be for you, and I don't want to give too many examples for this prompt because this is going to be really neat when you meditate upon it. And the world is your oyster. Choose whatever feels right to you, but examine it and create a piece of work. It could be a poem, it could be a dance, it could be an artwork, it could be I don't know. It could be so many things. And you're gonna find some sort of unity with a strongly held idea of yours. I can't wait, because I think that this is how we practice unity consciousness, and how we really expand and hold compassion for our opposition. And to me, that is truly winning. Truly winning is when you can love your enemy. And I know that's a strong, bold statement, but it's for me, it's true. And I can't wait to see and hear and talk about what your truth is. Good luck on prompt 18. This is a big one, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, be the flow. Unlock your limitless potential. Connect, create, educate.